They told me, quote, "Don't act, just be yourself, be Burt Ward and be enthusiastic," and that's what I did for 120 episodes.
Mr. Ward, I can't call you Burt because you are the boy wonder. What's it like stepping back into this world?
Well, I don't think I ever left it. Batman was, our series is still rerun in more than 100 countries. It's running every day in reruns here in the United States. And I constantly go out on weekends and sign autographs and make appearances. In fact, this year has been a tribute to Adam West tour. And so for me, I never really left it. And since when they originally hired me, they told me the reason they selected me was because forgetting television, if there really was a Robin, they envisioned that I would be it in their mind. So they told me, quote, "Don't act, just be yourself, be Burt Ward and be enthusiastic," and that's what I did for 120 episodes. So for me, there is no change. It's just up to date.
James, tell me about this movie. I would imagine you got to flex some different muscles to put together this film as opposed to some of the other DC Animated Universe films that you work on.
Well, yeah, this one is the trick was not to replicate exactly what we did the last time with the Return of the Cape Crusaders. The story necessitated a slightly darker tone, but not sacrificing the original show's intent. But what we did was we referred back to the first season of the series, which was a little straighter, a little more even in tone. You know, they winked at the audience, but it wasn't quite as broad as the later seasons got. So it was really easy to just kind of go back to basics with the show.
You have Adam in his last work. You have Burt, and then you bring in William Shatner to do the voice of Harvey Dent / Two-Face. What were those recording sessions like?
Unfortunately, they were all recorded separately. It would have been great to have them all in the same room, but it was fun to be with each of them and then focus on each of their characters. And you know, it was old hat to Burt and Adam, but trying to find the character with William Shatner was amazing, and watching him like create a character that essentially has to talk to himself like for a lot of the movies. It's hard to pull off, but he's pretty brilliant in it.
He's also got a very unique voice, and what's interesting is, especially with Harvey Dent, it sounds quite different. I mean, if you know it's Shatner, you obviously recognize it, but it's a different voice. Was that tricky for him to find it?
I recall him just kind of doing it. Like I don't remember, especially even with Two-Face. Like I don't think there was a whole lot of really direction where we had to pull it kind of out of him. He kind of just he came in and it came out of his mouth, and it was like, wow, that's amazing.
He did. He had Two-Face right from the beginning. I think he was experimenting with a couple different things for Harvey Dent, but I think the one he settled on was like just the perfect choice.